Hi there, Will Meising here. Interesting how I have had to give identity labels to different experiences as I build up this thinking tool, working with best-selling books and what I would capture and dissect and put together in the SWIP series. And what it came down to is, there's a lot talked about out there about emotional intelligence, but I'm also starting to hear people talk about experiential intelligence. Dash, experiential intelligence is everything that's happened to you. Was it before you were born and afterwards in your life? And the other thing that I also believe needs to be talked about as a complete component, even though each one has its own power, is values, beliefs, convictions, which I acronym in the Vbc'S. So it's almost like a formula or equation. You take your experiential intelligence that you've gained all through your life, and that's meshed with your values, beliefs, and convictions. And with that becomes your self identity, and it's how you judge, move ahead in everything. A lot of the small items, you've already got the routine of ritual. It was routine, ritual, and eventually becomes habits, and you don't have to think about it. You read a lot of the top psychology books, and they talk about the mind can only hold so much in at one time. So you have to put a lot into habits that just happen automatically to free up your mind. But what I've found is that what I've captured with these hotspots of wisdom and insight from the best-selling authors' books, with topics that are supposed to improve or at least help you better manage your lives, is that by setting up these portraits to use your experiential intelligence and your values, beliefs, and convictions, and the routines, rituals, and habits that have been created by that in your life, and then allowing you to choose which of these 4 out of 7 portraits in a series for some reason really resonate with you at the moment. And then you choose those 4. And obviously you've got those 3 components on each portrait: the RTH, or regular tetrahedron, that is a 3-dimensional thinking, 4-sided approach to encapsulating the topic, words that are put around it. And then you've got the conclusion box and the summation box first. And then I'm having you choose and rank them. So there you're using your choosing and ranking again, using your experiential intelligence merged with your values, beliefs, and convictions about the topic, which you think you already know, and what possibly is being told to you or shared with you by the best-selling book author, with the hotspots that you're reviewing on these portraits. So it is that combination of choosing and ranking, choosing 4 out of 7 portraits, choosing and ranking the summation boxes in the 4 that you chose, first, second, third, and fourth, is most resonating, most meaningful to you. And the same with the conclusion box. Once you've done that, you've created your own unique, never been really found before patterns of who you are. It's a deeper pattern. I don't want to call it a fingerprint or a face. We've got all these things right now electronically that identify you, DNA. This is deeper than that, and this goes further than that. But what's the value there? Immediately, I just want people to enjoy and use the wisdom of the thinking tool SWIPs in their daily lives. So if they're doing something with business, or doing something with people, or doing something with teams, of that variety of book series that are in our library, they will be able to find a hotspots of encouragement and insight from a best-selling author that complements that topic. So that's my best, well, not best, I'm still evolving, but that's kind of the overview of how I see values, beliefs, and convictions. You've got to really have your experiential intelligence and your values, beliefs, and convictions merged together, and to understand them, that this SWIP's thinking tool really brings that out in a recordable way. So that's what I'll share with this. Thank you.